Valentine's Day, so why not do a recipe with the color red as your theme?
Radicchio isn't necessarily something you'd immediately think of, but Jocelyn Ruggiero is showing us how to use it and make a delicious salad. I love Radicchio.
You do?
Yes, I really do.
I do too. I love
terrific.
it. And you know, when I was trying to think about what to do today, I wanted something red. And quite honestly, I get tired of salads this time of year, green salads. I hate to admit it, because I get so spoiled by really fresh produce during the summer from my CSA. So this was what inspired me. So if you're going to work with one of these,
and a CSA is when they bring the food right to the farm. It's like the farm to your house.
Community-sponsored agriculture. So I get I pay a share at the beginning of the year.
And you get boxes
I get a box every year. I go to Bit of Blue Farm in Killingworth, and she puts together whatever's best for the week.
Look into that for this summer.
I know. We need to do that.
Yeah,
now's the time to sign up, and it really is wonderful. You get to try things that you haven't tried before.
Okay.
And if you don't want to be overwhelmed with vegetables, you can always do a half share.
But I get a box with jicama in it. I'm not.
Maybe you and I
It's probably not around here.
Right.
Okay. So anyway,
when you get this in the store, you just take out some of the, if there's some wilted outer leaves, you take them out. Oh my goodness, I dropped one.
What's the difference between, is this the same as red cabbage, or totally different?
it's different, and sometimes I shy away from it because it can be kind of bitter.
Okay.
But I'm going to show you a secret today. So to core it, you just cut it down the center. See that little white core? That's what you don't want to have. And so to cut it out, you just do a little. No, that's just the core.
Now,
so
I see that you're coring this Radicchio, but can you core a apple?
Core apple. So I've cut out the core to this. Now what I'm going to do is just cut it into nice little thin strips.
That is what I love about this or cabbage or anything. It already comes out
It's already done, exactly. So you get it into small strips like this, and then the key is put it in a salad spinner. You can see I've already done this. I put this in a salad spinner, these little strips, and then I soaked it in cold water for 30 minutes.
That's it. Just soak it in cold water.
And that is the key to taking out
the bitterness.
The bitterness.
Okay.
And if you do it in small strips like this, there's more surface area that can be affected, so it makes it really nice. So that's what I've done with this, and that's as simple as it is.
If only my parents had soaked their wedding vows in water, they would have been less bitter.
Oh, God. Nice Valentine's Day sentiment, yes.
So we've got the Radicchio.
We've got the Radicchio, and I'm going to pour it into...
Is it Radicchio or Radicchio? Maybe I'm saying it wrong.
Well, I say Radicchio.
Radicchio. You say Radicchio.
I say potato.
You say potato.
I've got this, and it's nice and pretty and red, and it's not bitter.
Yeah.
Now I have a Cara Cara orange.
Oh, that's right. Orange named after me.
Not with a K, but with a C.
Okay.
And I was inspired for this because it has a kind of reddish hue.
I've never heard of a Cara Cara orange.
It's so beautiful, and it's so tasty. And this time of year, when you're really searching for produce,
where do you get those?
I got this at Stop and Shop in Madison. Yeah,
okay.
You can if you note in your citrus section, they all have Cara Caras this time of year. So you're going to try to take off the pith like this. Just use a knife. You don't have to. Some people calling this supreming it, which I guess would include also taking it from the membranes, taking the flesh from the membranes. But I'm just going to go like this, and yeah, it's really sweet. It's really good. And then I'm just going to cut it into bite-sized pieces.
Okay.
Like this. Here we go. Put this in here.
Oh my God, that is so good.
Isn't it delicious?
Delicious.
And it's so pretty with the orange and the purplish red.
I know.
We need color this great time of year.
I gave a recipe based on, I got a Radicchio that was about a ½ pound, but some of them like this is a little bit bigger. You just have to use your, recipes for salads. It's really all about going with your instincts too, about how much. So I have about 1 orange for this, and it was just a small Radicchio. Now I have some more red. I have some dried cranberries. Going to mix those in. Look how nice that's looking. You can also use dried cherries, just something with a nice sweet edge.
Okay.
I have a ½ cup of crumbled goat cheese.
Love that. I love the flavor of goat cheese and cranberries. Even on just a boring salad, as soon as you add that, I'm good.
And now for the dressing.
Okay.
So here, Cara, why don't I put you to work?
You only have about a minute.
The key is the proportion. Put 2 tablespoons of the olive oil in there.
Okay, 2 tablespoons of olive oil.
Yep. And we're going to do 1 tablespoon of balsamic.
Yep.
Balsamic vinegar.
And
then I'm going to do
a little sugar.
A tablespoon of sugar.
Oh, isn't that interesting?
So why don't you get the plates ready since we're...
Okay.
And I'm going to
why don't you plate this up so we can dress it?
It's nice and sweet. Going to pour that in. Mix it up and prepare yourself. It's so, look at how pretty that looks. And you see how easy that was?
Yeah, just put a little bit on each of our plate.
Okay, there you go.
Good.
All right, you can check out Jocelyn's blog and see her line of clothing.
Yes.
She's got a whole line of clothing and products online at FOODIE FATALE.com.